My name is Advance, and this is Advance Sports Talk. All right, we got quarterback news. All right, so it's a couple stories going around. First off, this week that just passed was Taylor Heineke's first week stepping back as a starter. Now, this isn't going to be the first time I call a team out for being fucked up, but yeah, this is the fact that you had this kid and you still decided to go with Carson Wentz is messed up, man. Messed up beyond belief. And quite frankly, y'all lucky this kid stuck around. And I think this took advantage of the fact that, this is a kid. But hey, he might have been content. I'm just saying he should have had this opportunity last year. Actually, he should have had this opportunity the year before that. No, that was last year. Was the year I'm talking about. Y'all brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick to start over him. Now Fitzpatrick is Fitzmagic, but nevertheless, I think Taylor Heineke definitely earned the right to start after how he stepped up in that playoff game a couple years ago against my Buccaneers. He should have got that based off of that. And the thing is that they kind of threw him in a baptism by fire situation because they was like, well, we can't really put this on Alex Smith because Alex Smith is still, his leg is still kind of wonky. So they use this kid because he's more mobile. And look, let me tell you, he is a scrambler. Because there was a couple of times where Barrett was about to pounce on him, and he was just like, so, oh man. But yeah, I'm glad that he got his chance. He threw for like 200 yards passing, and on top of that, ended up beating the Packers. So yeah, that's a good notch that he can put on his belt. Playoff caliber team. Yeah, 20 for 33, 201 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He threw an interception though, but doesn't matter when you win. Let's see. Did he have any rushing yards? Yeah, he had four rushing yards, but that's not. Yeah, man. But yeah, I am happy for him. And man, hold up. Speaking of scramblers, let's talk about Justin Fields, because what I saw Monday night was ridiculous. Him and the Bears ran all over the Patriots. Damn near shut them out, but oh man. Yeah, he what was he? He was 13 for 21 for 179 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, they had, as a team, they had over 150 yards rushing. And that was led by Justin Fields. 14 attempts for 82 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. So, man, that kid really stepped into his own. But we're going to see what happens next week. If it happens next week, then we got a trend. Because he had 2 good weeks in a row. So, we'll see. All right. So, while we're talking about Monday night, let's talk about these 2 guys. So, you saw my short. The talk in New England now is now Belichick has a quarterback controversy. They're trying to decide which one of these 2 is going to start. Now, Zappe has been very consistent last couple of games. He's been doing very well. I don't know if I would necessarily use that as a measuring stick to start him over Mac Jones. The only way I would do that is if Mac Jones isn't fully healed. Now he played a couple of rotations. He played a couple of snaps on Monday, but after he threw the interception, Belichick took him out, and then Zappe rode out the rest of the game. So, but Mac is kind of humble about it. So he's like, hey, whatever. Probably just sat back, lit up one of his cigars, and just chilled. Like, all right, but maybe he felt the need. He felt that he had to rush himself back, but I don't. Hey, take your time. But you know what? Like, and I saw a joke. Somebody said that maybe Mac Jones isn't the next Tom Brady, but he's the next Drew Bledsoe, and Bailey Zappi is the next Tom Brady. But look, man, what it all boils down to is they got two good quarterbacks. And you know what? And luckily, when Hoyer went down, Zappe came in and held it down. So usually, like when they, when a rookie isn't expecting to start, usually they're shitting bricks. But hey, he kept his composure. But I'll say this: look, buy into that quarterback controversy shit if you want to. Go ahead and release Mac Jones if you feel that Bailey is the hot hand. Go ahead. Trade deadline is coming up. You put him on the trade block, see what's gonna happen. Tom Brady retiring too? Maybe. He might retire this year, I'm not sure. Either case, there's no guarantee he's gonna be in Tampa. Think we won't take him. Now, speaking of quarterback controversy, let's talk about the two that started it this year. All right, Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush. This is Dak's first game back. So, of course, when you have an injured thumb, it's not just gonna, you don't just develop your grip strength like that. It's gonna take a couple of games, maybe 2 or 3 for it to get back right. Maybe on the 4th, he'll be somewhere close to where he used to be, and on the 5th, he's gonna be all right. But while we're talking about the Cowboys, I gotta say, this is make or break week. I said between week 6 and 8, Pollard was gonna be the starter. Was gonna be named the starter. So we're gonna see where that goes. But back to the quarterbacks. So Cooper Rush did exactly what you would expect a backup to do. When your quarterback goes down, come in, do the best you can, and don't lose too many games. Cooper Rush went 4-1. And when they lost to the Eagles, and they got demolished by the Eagles, the fan base turned on Cooper Rush so fast, man. How y'all gonna do that in front of that man's girlfriend, yo? That's messed up. Oh, man. But, no, like, I will say, Cooper Rush did exactly what his job title entails. Come in, hold the team down, hold the team together until the starter gets back. And Dak is back now. He's got a I probably would have taken a couple more games off, but hey, to each his own. That's why I don't run the Cowboys. But in any case, fact of the matter is, all right, Dak is back. Rush hour is officially over. But hey, he left his stain on the league. He went 4-1. Usually you can't rely on a backup for more than 4 games. But hey, that was the best case scenario. Shit, they got a better record than we do with our starting quarterback. So hey, take a bow, Coop. You earned it. And now, speaking of continuing the trend of quarterback changes, Matt Ryan has been benched. They said benched. I don't consider it benched because it's not it didn't happen in the game, but I'll say he was replaced. And their rookie was named the starter. And I forgot what that kid's name is. already. Hold on. Bear with me for a second. No, they still got him listed. I might have to go to the roster. The Rasta man. Sam Eilinger. There we go. Oh, they got Nick Foles on this? Oh, okay. All right. Man, Nick Foles, man, he will always have a job wherever he goes. Oh, my God. So, yeah, the Colts have been an interesting case the last couple of years, man. And it is quite hilarious, if you ask me. Because, like, before they had Matt Ryan, they had Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, of course, is now in Washington, and he was sat down last week. And before Carson Wentz, they had Phillip Rivers. Man, it's like the Colts have been really trying so hard to recapture that perfect image of Andrew Luck. But you know what? And they've always fallen short. And what's crazy is, like, they should have just stuck with Jacoby Brissett. They should have just let that man get his opportunity to start. But you know what? Now he's cooking in Cleveland. And while Cleveland is 2-5, the games that they've been losing, I think it was only one game where it was like a landslide victory, but the games that they've been losing have been fewer than 3 points. Hold up. Let me count the ways. They beat Carolina week 1, and then they beat the Steelers week 2. Oh no, week 3. They lost to the Jets 31-30. They lost to the Falcons 23-20. They lost to the Chargers 30-28. The Patriots 38-15. Yeah, that was the one that got away from them. They lost to the Ravens 23-20. So, yeah, 4 of those 5 losses were close knit, and that's because of this dude, yo. Like, man, and I'll tell you this: Cleveland is in the they're in the same position. They're on pace to make the same mistake as the Colts did, because with all of the situation that happened with Deshaun Watson, you know, and quite frankly, if what happened recently, the recent news that came out sticks, and that 10-game suspension gets extended, or was it 10 or 11? If it gets suspended to indefinite, they gonna have Jacoby Brissett for the rest of the season. Now look, Jacoby is cooking. Matter of fact, hold up, why don't I have him on here? Geno Smith is cooking too. So look, man, y'all better start putting some respect on these black quarterbacks' name, man. Like, whew. Look, this was the Colts the last 3 years. Falling short. When they had the guy right there. They had the guy. But yeah, like, man, in any case, those are just my thoughts. Post your comments down below. What do you think about these recent quarterback changes? Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe on everything. I'm out.